Anytime I see something like this, I get the impression that it's all very contrived. You know, there's a reason that they don't talk about Chicago, Cook County, or Illinois. That reason being because if they wanted to talk about those things, they'd have to come to terms with the fact that there's no one to blame for the state of affairs here than themselves, the Democratic Party. The Democrats have had a huge majority of power in our government here in Illinois for decades. They have enough power and enough majority to overturn gubernatorial vetoes like they did when they raised my taxes. Thank you, Democrats. And it's been like that since the 70s. The brutal crime, the lack of gainful employment, dropping population, the corruption, there's no one to blame but Democratic policy. They can't talk about a Rudy Giuliani or, I don't know, a Schwarzenegger. They can't talk about any of that. They can't blame a Republican. It's all them. I remember during the presidential debate, Trump made a comment about Chicago, the violence here, and a lot of my peers got pretty butt mad about that, Chi-Town pride, well, I don't know, Italian beef pride, whatever it is that you can take pride in living in Chicago. I think everyone's focus was a little off there, though, because while Hillary Clinton doesn't come from Chicago specifically, she does come from Cook County. She comes from Park Ridge, which is a northern suburb of Cook County. I'm pretty sure one of their borders is Chicago. Their eastern border is Chicago. We'll never mind for now the fact that Park Ridge is, in fact, percentage-wise, the whitest suburb. While Hillary Clinton was grandstanding, I guess continues to grandstand as this, noble defender of all things minority in this country. We'll ignore that. We'll gloss on that just now. But why didn't she speak up? You'd think she might have spoken up and talking about the opportunities that she enjoyed living in Cook County. She didn't. She remained silent. Again, it's because there's no way to defend it. It can't be defended. It's 100% the Democrats' fault. What about Kathy Griffith recently? I have no idea what she's been doing. I don't know if she's a usually commonly political person. I don't think anybody knows what she's been doing. But then again, she was able to afford that $5 million house in LA. I don't know how. Donations. The last thing I remember of her is she getting lambasted on Seinfeld. At any rate, she felt the need to sever Trump's head off of a dummy. Now, obviously, that was just, clickbaity type stuff, like, look at me, I'm so edgy, because she is irrelevant, and she knew that would get her some attention. Didn't get her the attention that she wanted. But how come she didn't talk about Laquan McDonald? Because she comes from Oak Park, another Cook County suburb. Another Cook County suburb that has a border with Chicago, not far from it. But it's not just Chicago, it's all of Cook County, and it's really all of the state. And the reason is because the Democrats can't defend this. They're helpless to defend it. It's all their fault. There's no Republican to point a finger at. This is what happens when you get like a single-party democratic system in the country. It becomes a swirling cesspool of bureaucratic corruption.